Okay, in our continued quest for skill points, I've decided to be more open-minded about which quests we're actually going to take on. So I've noticed, alright, so these gather quests. So return to Void Raiders and Burvstead Beta with a light collection of 2 prototype energy capacitors. Now, we have to collect these by any means, either mine it. Of course, we can't mine loot capacitor or energy capacitors, or find them. It says it's going to pay us for these things, so we're going to get our reimbursement. So I'm going to go ahead and try these. Unfortunately, I don't know if this is a characteristic of the Sandbox game. I never really paid that much attention to market availability, but I did notice that the 2 things that they're looking for, these 2 prototype energy capacitors, are right here in this market. Energy capacitor. You love how loud my keyboard is. Now they are expensive, so if I didn't have a whole bunch of money already, this would not be an easy mission. So I've got that, and I need 2 Blaster X6 lasers to go to Stinkfinger. Just going to say it normally this time. I'm going to go ahead and accept that one because I've already checked, and those Blaster X6s are right here. I forgot how many of them they needed though. Missions. I accepted it, so 2 blasters. So I'm going to get these 2 blasters. Yes, I need operation skills, but I'm not operating them. I'm just delivering them. Make sure everything's in my cargo hold. Prototype energy capacitors, 2 blaster lasers. And now, do we want to just go ahead and see? There was another one. 5 tactical launchers. That one's actually going to Stinkfinger 2. So we just need to see if we have a light shipment of tactical. So we just need 1 if they have it. Launcher. Tactical X5 launcher if they have one. No, they don't have one here. Let's go look and see if there's one. No, I haven't accepted it because I didn't. Let's go here, search, tactical, see if we can do the X5. So search, Void Raiders and Burvstead Beta has it. So we have to go to Burvstead Beta with one of these things. So I'll go ahead and accept the mission because we're going to the place where we can pick it up. So this just, oh, and then I went ahead and upgraded my missions. How many missions I can have. So I just have to remember, unless I want to just go ahead and do this one instead. Stellium pipes. So I just need 1 stellium pipe. Let's see if we have stellium here, and that'll save me from having to remember something, which I am never very good. So I just have to need to buy 1 stellium pipe. It's only 45 credits. Why they even need me to bring it, I don't know. Make sure I collect them, accept the mission. Yeah, stellium pipes. Yeah, just need 1 stellium pipe. Alright, so now I've got these 3 missions. I should have enough warp fuel for this, but let's just go ahead and buy improved warp drive fuel. Let's go ahead and buy 5 more, just because I like to be prepared. Alright, so I have everything in my cargo hold. So I have the items that I need. I have the stellium pipes, the blaster launcher, the prototype energy capacitor. All I need to do now is just drop these things off. So because the market is so well stocked, especially here at Innovex, now I don't know if it's going to be that well every place else, but we'll just have to see. So we're going to Burvstead Beta, Lost Free Haas, 26 stellium. So I need 26 stellium. See, it's a good thing I checked that. So I actually need 26 stellium pipes. But you might see that there is a problem with this. Collect a light shipment and return to Innovex and Mobited Via. So I'm buying the 26 stellium pipes, and I'm already right here in the system. So all I have to do is buy these. I already have 1. I need about 25. I have 1. So I need 25 of them all together. 25 more. Confirm purchase. There you go. So now I have 25 stellium pipes, and bring them by the fabricator at Innovex. Now let me just undock and redock. Return to Void Raiders and put the light collection. Alright, so let's just go ahead and redock here. This could be easy peasy money, huh? This could be some easy peasy money. Let's see what happens. Yep, there we go. Bought it, undock, redock. There we go. 2 skill points, 500 experience points. Let's see if the missions have refreshed. 5 tactical launchers. I couldn't buy the 5 tactical launchers, but alright, so I'll go ahead and accept this mission now because we know we're going to need those 5 tactical launchers once we get to... So we're going to Burbs Tabita, so we should be able to buy them there. So we have everything we need. We have our energy collectors and our laser blasters. So let's go to Void Raiders and Burbs Tabita. Stinkfinger... Alright, so first place we're going to go is Burbs Tabita. Other places might be closer, but that's just what's on my mind. Warp drive should take 1 fuel block. Took 1 fuel block. So, we're at Burbs, right? So we need to dock at Void Raiders. It's the only station in the system, so it should be pretty obvious. Where does it drop us off, actually, in the system? Looks like it pretty much just drops us off right in the middle of the system when we warp into there. So just fly on up here to Void Raiders. Ship is going along a nice 154 kilometers per second now. It's a nice little, much better than it was before. So we'll drop these up. Now we're in Burbs Tabita, so I need to remember to get those launchers. Don't let me forget when we get up here. You people didn't tell me about the warp drive, so hopefully you'll remember to tell me about picking up these launchers. Okay, so there's that. Reimbursed. So I actually got reimbursed more than I actually paid for them. So I actually made pretty good profit on this in both ways. I got my skill points, I got my 152,000 credits, and I actually got my deposit back, and I got 817,000. So I made pretty good money from that. So, but now I need to buy my. How much more do we need for? So we still got quite a ways to go before we level up again. So we need the tactical X5 launchers. Light shipment of tactical X5 launchers. How many? We need 1. 1 tactical X5 launcher. So market. Tactical X5 launcher. We only need to buy 1 of them. Don't know why I clipped that up. So we have our tactical launcher. I don't know if we can have 5 missions or 4. Let's see. Nothing good here anyway. Definitely not going to go do mining. So we're going to Stinkfinger. I think we have 2 going to Stinkfinger and Lostry Haas. So we'll take care of that first. So this could be pretty easy money. So it's going to take 1 fuel block again. So that's 4,000. So we're paying about 4,000 credits to make the jump. Of course, we only have the 2 ships. If I had 10 ships, maybe it would cost a lot more to make the jump. But in theory, I mean, since this guy levels up so slowly, in theory, I could just dump this guy, save money, and save money on, Stinkfinger's right there. I could save money on payroll, etc., etc. Not really too worried about it, because we've still got 3 million credits at the moment. I forgot how much we paid for these blasters in the launcher. I know the blasters are pretty darn cheap, so I don't know how much we'll get reimbursed for them. So we got reimbursed 49,000. I'm pretty sure we paid a lot less than that. So we got 1,000 experience points for that one, and we have 500 experience points for that one. Alright, so that was another 2,000, and we're up to 3.2 million in space bucks. So I think we're made quite a bit of profit already. We still need about 2,000 experience points to level up again. So these are not doing too bad, actually. Move like cargo from Kith. So this is just a transport mission, and now that we have the warp drive, these are nothing. So I'll go ahead and do that one. Return to Innovex and Axia Bull. with the light collection of 3 cloak field resistances. Let's see if we have cloak field resistances. They're not at this station. Let's see if they're anywhere we've been to before. Search cloak field. Search cloak field resistance dock. Cloak field resistance is in Damon Ammunitions. Now here's the thing, I don't know if they actually have any in stock. We know we've been there, but we got cloak field resistance at Innovex, and I think we are actually going to Innovex, aren't we? No, we're going to Damon. So we got 2 places we can find it. What is the level of the mission? That's the question. Cloak field resistance. 3 cloak field resistance. It's a level 3 mission, so we'll go ahead and accept it. So we just need to find those things. Nothing else. So let's go. Got a long way. So we need to go to Zadlazino Cougar first. Damon Ammunitions. So we're going to dock at Damon Ammunitions. So we need to get 300 candy canes. Dock to Damon Ammunitions. And I think that's where we saw the... I could be wrong. Alright, so 1 fuel block for this jump. So go pick up those candy canes at Damon Ammunitions. Apparently, candy canes are ammunition now. Did not know that. Learn something new every day. That's part of life. That's what makes life wonderful, is learning something new every day. This warp took a bit of time, so let's head on up here to Kith. From Kith, so we're gonna go here and pick up our candy canes. I guess it's Space Christmas, and Space Santa Claus will be coming along soon, and Space Santa Claus is real. Earth Santa Claus, I'll let you make that decision, but Space Santa Claus is definitely real. Don't you forget it, kids, because it's only 330 days until Space Christmas. Alright, so let's go to storage, which does not rhyme with orange. Storage, 301 candy canes. Pretty nice. What kind of missions we got here? Destroy, extract, find, gather 1 focused X6 laser. Move light cargo from Damon Ammunition and Mole. And so we're going to Damon Ammunition already. But we're going, that would take us to a system we haven't explored yet, so we can't go there yet. So what was the other one? So we need a focused X6 laser. Do we already have one in this system already here? Focused. Focus. Focused X4 laser. No. Let's see if we've ever encountered one. Search. Focused. Search. Focused X6 laser document. It's the recipe in case you didn't know. Gemini mining. So yeah, so we have void rotors. So we'll go ahead and so there's a few places where that's available. So and what level is the mission now? Focused X6 laser. So level 2. Whatever, let's just do it. Gotta keep these missions going. Move light cargo from Damon Ammunition, so we'll do that one too. Oh, we can't do that one because we haven't been to that sector yet. We got a wine pickup. Alright, so okay, where's that sector at? Zadlazino Cougar, which is where we are. So we'll go ahead and do that one too. So we just need to pick up, so we got 4 missions going here, peeps. Oh wait a minute, did we have a mission that we needed to... So we're in Zadlazino Cougar. Alright, so let's pick up these floating wine. Somebody dropped their wine in space. That's a good thing about this frigate, it's got a ton of cargo space. A ton of leg room too, I bet. Let's go over here and pick up these. We got candy canes and we have wine. So we can leave out a pretty good snack for Space Santa Claus. Yeah, you're almost there. Let's go ahead and open it up. 121 bottles of fine aged wine. Alright, so where are we going first? Damon Ammunition, Oil Melray. Let's go there first. Let's do them in the order we got them. Oil Melray. Because it's just the... Is it just 1 fuel block again? Ooh, that was 2 fuel blocks. We need to be careful. I mean, we still got 40 fuel blocks. Still, we might have been able to be more efficient in our travels, but money is so easy to come by. There's really no point in me having to worry about being too efficient. Now, is there? There's a fine break-even point between efficiency and enjoyment, I guess you could say. I'm not going to play this game as an obsessive min-maxer. Go over here to Damon Ammunition and drop off the candy canes. Afterburner on. So there we go, flying off to Damon Ammunitions. So, how many skill points do we have now? So we're up to 10 skill points just for bonus skill points. We've got 3.2 million in space bucks, and we still need about 2,000. So we got 26 skill points last time. So does that mean we're going to get 29 skill points this time? Is that how that works? 29 skill points would be nice, but we want more, especially from clearing the systems. It'd be interesting to see how many experience points the developer decides clearing a system is worth. All right, so 88,000, 2,003, we got skill points, and we got 1,500 experience points. So that was a good one. So what are we looking for? We're looking for those 3 cloak field resistances. Were they here? Cloak field resistance. Yes, right here. So I need 3 of them. Alright, so that was kind of efficient, wasn't it? Alright, so what else we got? 3 cloak field resistances. Focused X6 lasers. Let's see if they were here. I can't remember. Market. Focused. There's no focused X6 lasers here. And we already have the 121H wines. Those are in Gemini mining. So where are we taking the cloak field resistances to? We're taking those to NFX and Axial Beetle. What kind of missions do we have here? Looks like everything is going to be delivery missions now. It seems like we're getting a reputation as space UPS. So we have our cloak field resistances. We have 3 of them, so we're going to Axial Beetle. Bring up the map. It's right, no, it's a few jumps away. So 29, so that took 2, okay. 2 fuel blocks for that jump. 14 seconds for this warp. Now, see, I don't think it needs to be that long. In a single-player sandbox game, I don't think there's any enjoyment to be had, no immersion to be had from adding this. From having something take 15 seconds. That's just me. So where's our station at? If I left that open, these things would be a lot easier. So NFX, 7 clicks away. Ever since he changed it so that pressing the M. Here we go. So yeah, so we dropped this off. So I don't know how much we're gonna get as far as experience. How much more do we need? 1,500 more? No, we need less than 500. So this one should level us up no matter what. And so what do we say? We're predicting 29 skill points. That would be sweet. 29 skill points. And we need to see if we can pick up the lasers here. We still don't have the lasers. And we have that. So it's just we already have that, so drop these off, and we need to find out where we're gonna get those lasers from. Let's see if we can pick them up. And all right, so we got 1,500. So apparently we got like 500 per level of the mission. So let's see if we level up here. Well, we better level up or there's a bug. So focused lasers. Search. No focused X6 here. We got 29 skill points. So we predicted correctly. So that means the next one should be 32 skill points. See, I can do math. Anything here that we want to... And we talked about laser energy optimization. Okay, so speed and damage is what we need to worry about. So all we have here, we're not using beam weapons at the moment, right? Right? No, we have blasters, blaster, laser. So launcher skills might be okay too. Launcher, but we don't. All right, so we can start making our missile launcher have longer range, but we don't really use our launcher that much. All right, so let's go take care of this. Let's look at missions. Kill 4 level 10 raiders in Sagat Wexy. We always love. It's only a level 2 mission. We're gonna go ahead and do it. So next, unduck. Gather collection. All right, so what do we already have on hand? So let's go to Zatlazino Cougar. Oh, we need to go to Bajajish Go. That is, where are you at, Bajajish? Oh, there you go. So that should only be 1 fuel block, and it was 1 fuel block. Good. Again, 13 seconds. So now how many? All right, so now we need like 7,000, a little bit less than 7,000 experience points before we get our next level, but we're clipping along just fine. Making that green, or whatever color space bucks are. We're already up to 3.4 mil. And that's just doing these cheapo delivery missions. If we had this much, if we had done as many combat missions, we would have had a lot more money, but the combat missions take a little bit longer. You have to get there, you have to kill them, and then you have to come back. So just the killing takes time. Depending on how many ships there are, it can take 2 or 3 minutes to clear out the raiders, and then you have to, well, we don't have to loot. You have to clear out the raiders, and then you have to fly back and collect your mission reward. So that's not quite as efficient or as fast for leveling. I think it's faster to do these types of missions, especially if you have a warp drive, like we do now. If you have a warp drive, it's just faster to do these hauling missions. So there's that. So we got 500 experience points and 2 skill points. Let's see what we're looking for. So it's not the mission. So we're still looking for focused lasers. We'll get them sooner or later. Look right here. So we need 1 of these. Pay attention. So we're going to pay 74,000 for it. Paying 74,000. I know I'm rounding. We're paying 74,000 for it. Missions, destroy, collect. Let's go here and look for the higher level ones. 76 aged wines. Market wines. Don't have any of those immediately available. What was the other one? 76 aged wines, but that was a level 3. All right, so that's moving cargo, so we're going to do that one. Transport missions are a no-brainer. So return the kit with 76 aged wines. Let's search and see how rare wines are. Search. Maybe I should have just searched on wine. That's probably what I should have done. Yeah, aged wine. So maybe they're here in this system too. Let's check. Market, because I searched on wines. Oh, there we go. But we need 76 of them, right? So we're gonna have to make a couple of different stops. 76. So we'll go ahead and take it on anyway, because why not? So we'll buy all their wine. Space Christmas is getting more and more fun by the minute. So next on the list, let's go gather collection. All right, focus lasers, Mobib de Feya. Let's go do that. Mobib de Feya. That's right next door. Not too far. All right, let's go ahead and save some money. course, we might not actually make any, might actually take a lot longer because we have to go 7,000 to the jump gate, and then no telling how far away the jump gate actually is from Innovex. But hopefully Innovex will have the rest of our aged wines. What system do we have to go to kill the raiders? In Tabita. We'll wind up back in Tabita sooner or later. Yeah, because we have to go to Void Raiders in Tabita to pick up the basic warp drives. So everything works out. So go to Burvs and kill some dudes and pick up some warp drives. Just getting that green. Got 47 skill points. We need to figure out how we're going to spend. I forgot to check the university at the last place we were at. Let's go. Alright, so go to Innovex. Yeah, see, we wound up traveling 13,000 kilometers by not warping. I think if we would have warped, we probably would have been much closer to the station. But now that our ship is moving at 154 meters per second, it's not too bad. So we'll just head on up here to Innovex, drop off this. Are we dropping off or are we picking up at Innovex? I'm dropping off the laser. Some dude here just really wants a laser. I'm happy to do these small cargo runs. It's kind of like what I like doing. Sometimes I would even do this in EVE Online, just do small cargo runs, because it's easy money. It's not the most exciting thing in the world, but depends on what your goals and your dreams and your aspirations are. 2 skill points, 1,000 experience points, 100,000 credits. So let's look at their missions here. Collect a debt. Track down and scan. So nothing here. We don't have any good missions here. About wine. Yeah, we have 47 wine. So 27 plus 47 will be 74. Right? 40, yeah, so it'll be 74. So that means we're gonna need 2 more wines. 2 more wines, right? Wait a minute. What? Did we not pick up the we didn't pick up the wine mission. Ugh. Alright, so we might wind up back at that station. We have plenty of cargo space. I'm gonna go ahead and hold on to it. So what do we got? So kill the void. So we're going to Tabita. So we're going to Tabita now to pick up that stuff. Yeah, let's check out the university here. See if they have any. Looks like they have a lot of stuff here. Carrier ship operation, which we don't need yet. Cruiser is 21 points. That'll help us. I'm gonna go ahead and get that so we can get ready to move up to carrier at some point. I don't need fleet commander. Laser advanced systems I don't need yet. I don't need laser basic operations. Well, laser cycle makes it. And laser damage. So we need laser advanced systems at level 4. So let's just go ahead and work on our, well, I don't know. We're gonna have to do it sooner or later. So let's just go ahead and do it, start working on it now. And so we gotta get this to level 4. So we got 2 more levels of laser advanced systems we need to worry about. Already checked the missions here, right? Yep. Okay, so we're off to Burbs. We still have 37 warp fuel. Map. Burbs. Jump. The board is green. Jump. Not too bad of a warp jump this time. Boy, my friendship is just so much bigger than mine. He's probably getting kind of bored. Oh, we gotta kill some raiders in this sector, don't we? Don't we? 10 raider ships in... Okay, no. I'm getting my missions confused. Either way, we're going to Void Raiders to pick up or drop off. Alright, so we're going to Mobidifea. Turn to Void Raiders. I don't know what's going on. Either way. We're just going here and picking up some stuff. Or dropping off. Doing something. So we're going here. And we're picking up 3 basic warp drives. That's what we're doing. Picking up 3 basic warp drives here. Got it? 3 basic warp drives. Settle down, people. Okay. Not garage. We need storage. Storage. There's our 3 basic warp drives. Now check the missions. Frag, hijack, collect, locate and scan, recon, recover a medium shipment crate. Kenyel. That's a level, it was a good high level mission. So what else are we doing? So what else do we need? Shipment crate in Kenyel, kill raiders, move light cargo from void raiders. So kill, recover, and burst habitat. Cover a medium ship. Let's get rid of those raiders first. Okay, let's just get well, no wait, alright, so kill the raiders and Sagat Waxy. Alright, let's do that first. Kill the raiders and Sagat Waxy. So we got 35 warp drive fuel. Let's find our raider friends. We got one there, one there, one there, one there. All squares, one triangle. This is going to be a cakewalk. I'm not going to use my missiles. I'll let my friendo use his missiles. Go ahead and kick on afterburners. Here goes our weapons. So he is dead instantly, almost. There we go. I think our friend's out of missiles. So this dude, then the mining escort is next. We don't even have that guy targeted. So the mining escort guy is dead, so let's kill the guy in the shuttle. Seems kind of bad sportsman-like, but hey. I've been hired to kill you, what can I say? Let's go after them, he's closer. Alright, so we didn't take any damage, we're just using some energy. What do we spend our laser operations. Okay, be nice if just upgrading laser operations in general gave us some benefits. Go here. Blast the heck out of this dude. Ooh, our weapons are kind of not hitting. Kind of far away. We need to get some weapon accuracy mods, I guess, if we can get them. We're just whiffing all over the place, aren't we? Of course, he's in a shuttle. So I guess we can miss. I could fire up my missiles, but still spending up money to kill a shuttle. There we go. So now we need to go to Burv's Tabita, which is not just next door. So we use 1 warp block. I'm not even worrying about loot because it's just not worth it. The time spent to gather the loot is not efficient. So yeah, we got down to 77% energy, which isn't bad. Just need to remember that if we ever get into super long fights. And what were we working on long term? Oh yeah, we're working on long term, getting our ship upgraded, getting our weapons better. Got 1,000 experience points, 4 skill points for that one. Alright, so we need to get to 3 basic warp drives. We're still carrying those around. We need to go to Kenyel and pick up that crate that's just floating out there. Extract, frag, locate and scan, move light cargo from Stinkfinger. And scan. So let's do this one. Alright, so next is going to Kenyel to pick up that jump. Yeah, see, that would have been a lot of jumps through jump gates, but it's only 1 fuel block. Geographically, it was close. So there's the derelict crate. Space geographically, I mean. Not too far away. Keep on the afterburners. And then after we pick that up, do we want to stop at... No, there's not even a station in this system. That's why we don't come here very often. Alright, 33 fuel blocks. So we still need a little less than 5,000 experience points before we get to our next level. But if we're getting up to higher level missions, then we should get more experience points per mission. That would be my guess. That's just my guess. Did we already collect our bounty? Guess we did. Did we collect that? There are 12 pulse lasers. Alright, so now from Void Riders, Innovex, and Moped de Feya. Map, Moped de Feya. I'm just doing them in the order they're in my... I'm just doing them in the order that they're in my log. I'm just doing them in the order that they're in my log. The objective here is to get to the next level. Good, I like this. It takes us, drops us right next to Innovex. Let's see, that's a good warp joint. That's a good warp point. 3 skill points, 1,500 experience points. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Missions, excavate, harvest, blah, blah, blah. Track and scan, extract special, nope. Hunt a level raider, hunt a level 10 raider. Go ahead and accept it so we can start building up more faction at the very least. Alright, we got the medium crate. Move like cargo. And hunt 1 level 10 raider. So we've got that. Bajigish go. So move like cargo. Alright, so if we go to Stinkfinger and then the Bajigish Joe, that'll complete 2 missions at once. So we go Las Rijas. Let's go to Las Rijas, which is right there. Just gonna cost us 1 fuel block, right? Yeah, it costs us 1 fuel block. Go to Las Rijas, go to Stinkfinger. Go to Stinkfinger. Go to Stinkfinger, and see, chaining these missions is helping out instead of doing things one at a time like I normally do, because I'm lazy, unorganized, and inefficient. 0 degrees outside where I live today, so can't blame me for being a little bit slow today. Just a little bit slow. Alright, so do I need to do anything else? Cover and bring back to Gemini mining. Alright, we're picking up something here, right? Yeah, move like cargo, so storage. 8 Gatling guns. Missions. Exterminate. Gather the highest level 1. Highest level 1 that pays the most. Gather 2 tactical X5 launchers. Okay, we're going here, so an Assault 8 launcher. If they had one here, that would be... If they just had an Assault 8 launcher here, that would make our life so much easier, but they don't. What was the other mission? So the Assault 8 launcher... How about tactical launcher? So we need 2 X5 tactical launchers. 2 X5 tactical launchers. Tactical X6. So no, they don't have either one of those here. But still, let's go ahead and pick one of them up. Well, they're just level 2 missions. Moped de Feya, Gemini mining. Now I'm going to skip those. I'm going to skip them. Could be leaving money on the table, but still. So now we're going to Bajigish Joe. Stinkfinger. Nope. Yeah, so we're going to Gemini mining. Okay, Bajigish go. Jump. It's 5 skill points for being in space so long, so that's a good bonus. So we're back up to 16 skill points. And what do we say? We'll get 32 on our next level. So Gemini mining is chaining missions, one mission after another. Thanks to, imagine how long this would have taken if we hadn't got that warp drive. Oh my biscuits, we've been doing this for 40 minutes. If we didn't have the warp drive, this would have been 3 hours worth of work. So the warp drive, like I said, was a game changer. Big old game changer. Big old honking game changer. Turn these 2 missions in. Doing really good. Doing really well. Might celebrate by liberating another system, because that's just what we do. I think our fleet can handle it. I think we're good to go. Might be time to upgrade to Blaster X4 lasers soon, but I think we need to get some more energy management abilities. Alright, 3 skill points, 2,500 experience points. Now that was awesome. 4,400 credits and 1,500 experience points. So that should bring us over, right? Yep. So, how many skill points are we gonna get? We're gonna get 32. Come on, level me up, baby. There we go, 32 skill points. What kind of missions we have here? So we're going for the higher level ones as best as possible. There we go, there's our 76 aged wines mission. So there we go. So 76 aged wines and light shipment of basic sensors. Go ahead and do that one too. So market, we know they don't have wines. Wine is out of stock. Sensor, basic sensor, we just need 1, right? How many sensors do we need? 76 edge wines. Light shipment of sensors, 26. We've got 26 in stock. 26 sensors. Good. We'll go ahead and restock on warp fuel. Basic warp, we'll go ahead and get the improved. Just because that's how I roll. We'll get back up to 50, which means we need 20. Let's type in 20. Check the university here for anything important. We got 54 skill points. We were trying to get laser advanced systems up to 4. Laser advanced systems, we need 32 skill points for that one. That'll probably have to wait until the next one, but we can go ahead and upgrade our range. Go ahead and upgrade our range on our lasers. So 30% improved range. And I can't remember if it actually shows that in the thing. Range, yeah, so we have 420 bonus range now. So that's good. So that's where we stand at the moment. We have 3 missions to do. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish up these missions and then we'll pop on over and start liberating and liberate another system just so we can expand our frontiers. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 11 systems cleared out of 50. So, but we'll run into these same factions as we proceed further into the universe. So building up this faction stuff is good. So we'll get our lasers upgraded so that we can dish out some extra damage. And then we'll move on into maybe improving the size of our fleet. Something like that. Just to see where we'll just have to see where we wind up. At some point I would like to be in a drone carrier. But I don't want to get into the drone carrier until we're ready for it. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.